This coverage of NAB is brought to you by V35 Project, giving modern cinema lenses vintage looks. For more information about V35 Project, visit www.v35project.com. Hey everybody, we're here at the Blackmagic design booth with Dave, who's gonna tell us all about this new, very exciting 12K Pyxis. Now, I'm sure all of you know we shoot a lot of our stuff on the Pyxis 6K in our shop, but this 12K is a pretty substantial upgrade in sensor design, and we're just gonna talk about a little bit about the new camera and kind of where it sits under the new URSA 12K LF. Talk about some pros and cons. So Dave, tell me about this new sensor in the smaller body.
Yeah, super excited about this, Dominic. This is a great addition to the whole family. So when we rolled out the Pyxis, it was a great box camera, gave us the capability of mounting options, brought us into a real good cinema sensor that we were sharing with the Cinema 6K Pro. What we've done now with the 12K is we've actually taken and sensor matched with the URSA CINE 12K LF. What that means is that it's using the same technology, our GBW sensors, all the capability of being able to go to 8K and 6K by mapping the sensors differently, or the pixels differently, so that we get the full sensor usage, full color gamut, all the capabilities and higher frame rates and higher capability. Now, is it a micro version of the URSA CINE 12K? No, it's not. It fits perfectly in as a complement to that. What we don't get, if you look at the differences between the two, obviously the body size is bigger, the cooling is capable, making it more able to do higher frame rates and more horsepower in there, but we're not superly handicapping this thing. It has a great capability, again, the same sensor, so we're dealing with the same color science. But you don't have the Wi-Fi capability, you don't have the media module capability, so we're still using all the same Pyxis body framing and everything like that. All the accessories still work between actually the two cameras. As you can see, it's rigged out here with electronic viewfinder. We have the new Pyxis monitor that goes along with that. All of the capabilities and mounting options do transfer over between the two cameras, so this is an excellent B camera addition, or on smaller shoots where you're running gun, it's a perfect option to take that and add that to your footage that you might have captured on the 12K LF.
Amazing. So cool. And then with the L mount, are you guys going to be, this I assume will also get the autofocus update at some point?
That is anticipated, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
No timeline on that.
How is that working with the new sensor in terms of that technology with the autofocus? Is it like a phase detect, contrast, or is it just like using AI stuff with a new sensor to kind of help with?
It allows for object detection, face detection, and things like that. It's a combination of both, the details of which are not really public.
Right, no, that's great. And then, so we talked about accessories. That's gonna be all compatible with the standard Pyxis. If you have those, easy to port over. Batteries, still gonna run on the same, what's the Sony style batteries in the back, and then still be able to take power in with a 2-pin.
Limo lock-in connector in the back for your shore powering. Still have the SDI connections in the back and an Ethernet port as well.
That's very cool. And then price point on this is going to be right around $49.95 everywhere but the US currently, sounds like.
It looks like that's going to be the case.
Cool. I mean, that's still a really great price for what you're getting in a camera this size. Is there anything else about this system in terms of shutter speed readout? It sounds like it might be a little bit slower than the standard URSA 12K, but maybe not by much?
Not by much.
Okay, not by much is a great answer, because even in 8K, it sounds like this is gonna be a really great readout speed compared to the standard.
The standard Pyxis was kind of locked at 45 frames. At 6K, this is gonna be able to give you a whole range of new opportunities there.
And then with, in Resolve right now with the older Pyxis, if you do get some shutter, artifacts. You can use that gyro mode to kind of smooth some of that out. I assume that all data is still in here as well, so if you feel like this is too slow, you still have that option.
And with the higher frame rate we're doing away, we're getting, it's like, oh, we want a global shutter. Well, with the higher frame rates, that's really dealing away with that jello effect and some of those artifactings from aggressive movement, things like that.
Well, that's very cool. I am very excited about this camera, as well as the 17K and everything else you guys are doing. I think it's a very exciting time. And I honestly think this is gonna be really the mass adoption of Blackmagic into a lot of stuff. I mean, this is kind of, I've been taking
hope
these
so.
out on a lot of my jobs lately.
Yeah.
Clients have been loving them, and they're starting to request them, which is kind of a first for us. So
You
it's
just
just
look
great.
at the form factor.
It's awesome.
It's the same thing. This is going to be my new personal camera of choice
Yep.
now, right? So
Yep.
I can rig it up any way I want, from just a handheld shooter to putting it on a drone or something
So
like
one
that.
thing that we said, I don't know if anyone's told you this, but when we did a review of this on our channel, we thought of this as, for all the content shooters out there, almost like a vertical Komodo. If you turn it and shoot reels
Yeah.
vertically, you got a top mount monitor right there. You can just run a gun, one single lens with a little mic, and we've been using it a lot on our channel for a lot of our reels just because it's so easy to just flip around. So super cool, really versatile. And I like, we just got the new touch monitor finally in.
Yep.
That makes this system real complete. So really appreciate what y'all are doing here, and thanks a lot for your time.
Great, thank
Yeah,
you.
absolutely, appreciate it.
Enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you.